Capricorn, hi, welcome to my channel. So today we have a reading for you, no particular subject. We're going to take an energy, something we know, something we don't know, recent past advice and potential outcome. At the end there will be an opportunity for an extended where we'll dive in deeper. Thank you for however you support the channel, it's very much appreciated. Cross watchers, you're more than welcome. Message may well be for you. All the information is in the description box. Just hit the more button below. Capricorn, happy birthday. We're in Capricorn season now. The solstice has happened. The tides have changed. Yeah, it's time. I almost get... There was a little bit of... and bearing in mind, I tend to speak in metaphors here. I'm not literally saying your joints are crooked or in need of lubrication here. But there was like an energy of needing to get out of some sort of robotic energy, and this could be just like, you know, daily routines. Just switch it up a little bit, because in your pre-shuffle the song coming through was Santana and Rob Thomas, Smooth. Just, you know, just kind of like that move in your body and just getting those. It's like the universe is trying to provide this lubrication to stop this robotic aspect. Two of Cups. There could be a partner that comes in to help that. But yeah, it's time to embrace joy and passion now. It's time to, but this is the thing, isn't it? Time to embrace joy and passion. But what does that require? It requires us to meet the universe halfway by actually stepping out there, getting out of our comfort zone. It doesn't have to be anything to do with relationships. It's just trying different things, trying new things. Life is for living, not existing, Capricorn. So, let's do two more. What do we got? Capricorn, what have we got? We got the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is a card of success. But it's your turn, basically. If we look at it another way, it's Jupiter in Leo, so the Wheel of Fortune meets the Strength card. The Wheel of Fortune is that turn of events. It's your time now, and Leo is the heart. Leo rules the fifth house. The fifth house is joy, playfulness, creativity, romance, sex, the house of children, pregnancies, those type of things. It's the fun house, and it's like the universe is saying it's time to get that body moving. You know, even just that song, it wouldn't shock me if that came out in Leo season. I don't know. It's a good 20 years old now, isn't it, at least? 25 possibly. I don't know. Anyways, it's a summery song. It's like we're in winter, but there's something about getting that body moving, getting that lubrication. It's like it's your time to have that joy, your time to have that fun. What do we know? Definitely. Because you've stared Pluto in the face. What don't we know? Nice. Recent past. Advice. And potential outcome. Nice. Okay, we have the Ten of Swords. Like, even that, you know, you look at it could be literal stiffness. You know, we've got a lot of, this could be going into some sort of acupuncture to get the meridians flowing, whatever it is. There's something about it's time to lay down the past. Karma is done for you guys. I mean, obviously not every Capricorn has worked on themselves, you know, looked at their shadows, embraced their shadows, integrated their shadows. Not every Capricorn has. Like any other sign, you know, there's those that want to remain stuck and there's those that want to grow. But it's like the time of the betrayal, the stiffness is over. Eight of Discs, the Four of Wands, the Star card. It's time to celebrate life. Okay, so we've got the Six of Wands. What we're aware of is the King of Wands. Now the King of Wands is, for me, I know it's fire, but I think it's embracing who you are here. And the reason being The King of Wands, don't get caught up in genders. And like I say, I know you're earth and not fire. But the King of Wands is 2 parts Sagittarius, 1 part Shadow Scorpio. Sagittarius energy is temperance, where we take what's thrown at us and we, you know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that to create something from the energy. Energy cannot be created nor destroyed, it can only be transmuted. And, you know, temperance energy is that, you know, the angel of temperance knows how to moderate and find balance. The Shadow Scorpio is the shadow death, shadow of Pluto. You've stared that in the face. And he's looking back, I'm jumping ahead, at the Hermit. The Hermit is when we go within. And I almost feel like there's a situation here where you need to recognize that karmic justice is here. There's a little bit of emphasis of stalling and looking too much on the past or nostalgic. Again, everything is energy. If these nostalgic energies are coming to the surface, it's so that they're transmuted. It's difficult for you, especially in terms of relationships. And the reason why I say that is your 7th house, relationship house, is ruled by Cancer. Now, Cancer rules the 4th house traditionally. Traditionally, 4th house equals the past, the mother, the home. And there's just something about maybe you overanalyze, and this is relationships of all kinds, it doesn't have to be romantic. Perhaps you overanalyze, perhaps you, you know, shoulda, woulda, coulda type of thing with, I should have said this, should have said that, should have done this, should have done that. And there's just something here about, it's time to let that go. I would be letting the past completely go at this point. Some of you are going to feel fantastic about that, others are going to feel a little bit unsteady. What's for you is for you. You could let the past go, it'll catch up with you in the future if it's for you. But you're at a pivotal moment right now where you've got to choose you, you've got to choose your growth. What we're not aware of is justice. Justice is here. But the significant thing about this is the universe is saying, look, karma is getting doled out. You know, we've got the South Node in Libra at the moment. We've got the South Node moving into Virgo in the middle of January. Now, my concern is we've got the Wheel of Fortune hidden within the 6 of Wands, which is card 10. My concern is in this deck, we seem to be going backwards. 10 to the 9 to the 8. Justice normally is 11, but in this instance it's 8. And the universe is saying, right, we've got to look at something fresh. And anytime a tarot deck, there's loads. Traditionally, it's number 11, Strength, Leo is number 8. But there's loads of decks that do it the other way around. It means that in this deck, Strength is 11. And it's like, look at it in a different way. It's time to follow the heart. It's time to trust that what's in that heart, what is magnetically drawing you in the future, is something that your soul is pulling you towards. Now, it requires you to just let the past go. Again, doesn't mean to say the past is done and never repeats again, or, you know, never comes back around again. But right now, at this pivotal moment, you're being asked to not entangle with karma, because there could be a lot of karma getting dished out here, and you're being asked not to entangle with it. You've done your bit, move forward. Your advice, 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands is Mars in Aries, the Tower hits the Emperor. Now, energetically, you guys would more connect with the Empress. You're feminine because of the earth. Earth and water, feminine, fire and air, masculine. This for me is this point where you get to move forward and choose. The 2 of Wands is looking backwards in this deck. I would say look backwards, look how far you've come, turn back round, move forward. That's the energy here. Because you're supposed to find your joy. You're supposed to find your joie de vivre, you know, that kind of playfulness. I almost want you to, well, I'm going to be looking for the Page of Wands in a second, because it's interesting, the Page of Wands. He's walking on fire, which is very similar to the extended that I'm doing, where the devil is actually walking on fire. You guys are the devil. Not the literal devil, but that's your representation in the tarot. So there's just something here about taking one long last look of how far you've come and saying, I've achieved fantastic amounts. I don't need to do this anymore. It could be one last look at your past, write a book, and then let it be. The more that you disengage from the past, the more that the space in the future opens up for you, and the future is looking very wonderful. The outcome is the Three of Wands. The next stage, it's also the writer's card, so you could well be just looking back one last time to just gather your thoughts, write it down, put it in a book, put it in memoirs. It doesn't mean to say you release it for the world, it just means to say that you've got it down on paper, it's out of here, and now we get to move on and look forward in the future. Three of Wands is Sun in Aries. The Sun meets the Emperor. Now, you doing this has a significant effect on an energy. Whether that's a person, whether that's an environment, I don't know. But when you do this, when you choose this path of, come this far. Has it been a ride? Yes. Would I change it? No, because it's created who you are at this stage. Do we wish we'd have chosen different paths at that very moment? Of course we do. But at this very moment now, you wouldn't be where you are now if you hadn't have gone through what you've been through. So there's just this acknowledgement, yes, it's happened. Whatever it is, it's going to be different for all of you. Get it down on paper if needs be, or just go, we're done. Three of Wands, the ships are coming in. It's expansion, it's seeing the bigger picture, it's being the leader. The King of Wands is a visionary, leads the way. So there's something significant that happens here. When you do this, when you choose to just let the past be in the past, we get then a tower and the sun hitting the Emperor. So we got kind of like an awakening to a certain extent, or a shake-up, or a karmic energetic release that pushes you towards where you need to be and has a significant effect. And it's going to give you this kind of, I want to say childlike, playful candor. Six of Wands plus the Two of Wands plus the Three of Wands is the 11 of Wands, if there was one. That would be the Page of Wands. It's playfulness, it's joy. Okay? We're going to look for the Wheel of Fortune, we're going to look for the Tower, we're going to look for the Sun, we're going to look for the Emperor, and we're going to look for strength in the Page of Wands. We're getting busy. Okay, so the Sun is with the King of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Yeah, this, when you do this, when you choose you, it's like you activate the solar plexus. And then you kind of really step into a more masculine role. And again, don't get caught up in genders, but you'd start leading the way. You start being that person, that leader. You've been through the transformation. You've gone through it. So now it's time to seek the rewards. tell you, it's the duality. We've got the devil with the chariot, and there's that, like I just said about the nostalgia about your 7th house. That's that Cancer energy. So that's your opposite. That's your ruler of your 7th house, of your relationships. There's just something that keeps you either stuck in some sort of maybe nostalgic, wish I said this, wish I said that, shoulda, woulda, coulda. It's pointless. You've done the journey. You've healed a considerable amount. Now it's time to enjoy that. Page of Wands is with the Five of Wands and the Ace of Swords. There's your truth. Finding that joy. And there's that Five of Wands again, 5th house energy. Playfulness. It's my yoga card. It's moving your body. Getting that oil in those joints, the lubrication from the universe. And because you've gone through Pluto with the Wheel of Fortune, because you've been through Pluto, transforming you. Tower, oh wow. Tower is with the Moon and the Fool. You're kick-starting a significant awakening in people, situations. You choosing you. I think I said this in 2025 for you guys. When you choose you, you have a significant effect on energies around you. It's like either it's an awakening for someone to follow suit, to go through a transformation, or it's like one of those things. You never know what you've got until it's gone. And I think when people realise your energy's gone, something dramatically shifts within them. And it could even spin them 180 degrees because we've got the moon 18, full 0. Strength is with the 6 of Cups and the 8 of Cups. What did I say? The card of nostalgia. Sun in Scorpio, the Sun meets death. And Sun meets Pluto as well. Saturn in Pisces is asking you to let it go, move away. Strength is asking you to go find your joy. And the Emperor's with the High Priestess and the 9 of Cups. Wow. Your final card is the 4 of Swords. The 4 of Swords is a card of peace. It's a card of truce. It's time to go find your peace. The time of the betrayal is done. The time of being the introvert on top of the mountain is done. It's time to reintegrate into society, to just break through. It's time to find your joy. Like I say, it's life is for living, not existing. Okay? But karma is definitely getting served here. Right, in your extended Capricorn, I want to see what the karma is. I'm going to take the energy of the karma. What we know is going to be the good karma coming for you. What we don't know is the energy that's surrounding recent past advice and then potential outcome. We'll see what we get. If you can join me, fantastic. If not, let me know if it resonates. We have Jupiter in Leo. We have Libra, Virgo, Mars in Aries. Oh, look at that. Aries definitely wanting to come out. Sun in Aries. Sun in Gemini, Sun in Virgo, Venus in Aries, Aquarius, Mercury in Taurus, Moon in Aquarius, Mars in Capricorn, Mars in Pisces, Leo, Saturn in Sagittarius, Mercury in Sagittarius, Mercury in Cancer, Taurus, Saturn in Leo. And that's another thing as well. You know, we said about the Page of Wands being next to the Saturn in Leo. Saturn in Leo is led to gold, which is the whole process of alchemy. It's time to reap the rewards of your alchemical process. Okay? Wands, lots of wands, which is all about passion. Swords, discs, and cups, I think was king. Oh no, 10 of cups. Everyone's here. Those are your standouts. Let me know. Take care. See you soon. Bye.